y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do my February favorites and quite a few fails. I have quite a few fails this month, but I'm going to start with the favorites, and I'm going to start with lip products. This was a recommendation from a subscriber friend, Mark Jacobs, French Tickler. I wear this over Something Peach, the Baby Lips and Toasted Taupe, Peach Buff by Maybelline. It's a very sheer with a very light peach undertone. I don't know if you can tell. I have it on. It's that. Very sheer, but just adds a very nice glow. Okay, next, I got two more of the NYX ButterGlosses. I picked it up in Eclair. This is a baby pink. It feels beautiful going on. I'll hold it out so you can see it. Just a baby pink. Very nice. And then Sunday Mimosa. And this is a coral orange. And it's real nice too. These ButterGlosses just feel good. And then something else I've had for a while, the Jouer Liptoppers. Whatever you have, if it's too matte or just needs a little shimmer to it, you can add these lip toppers over it. I have it in Skinny Dip, which is a gold shimmer, and Frostbite is a silvery shimmer. I expected them to be heavier looking, and they sheer out, but just give your whole lip a shine. I'm gonna show you. They just step it up a notch. These are beautiful. Look at that shine. It's just greatness. Then I have two powders, a drugstore and a high-end. I'm gonna start with the high-end. Annie sent me this. The Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury. This was the first thing I put on today because if my foundation is pretty matte and I just don't need much of a cover, much powder, this is perfect. If you like a light powder, this is very nice, and it covers nice, but it still feels super light. Then the next one, I heard about this on Alejandra Rico's channel. I get a lot of good products from her. This NYX No Filter Powder. I tell you how I like this. I don't like it with a brush. I like to put this on with a powder puff. I use this for touch-ups for a flawless blurring effect. This is pretty opposite this. So I use them for two different things. I like a good touch-up with good blurring, and this has that. No filter is the perfect word for this. It just blurs stuff out. Super, super nice. Okay, the next one, y'all. I'm very passionate about this foundation. It was an immediate love. They're calling it a dupe for the Huda. I don't think it's a dupe for the Huda. I think it's way better. The Maybelline Superstay. I have it on today. Every time I put it on, I think I could throw out everything high-end I have and just use this and be perfectly happy. It's very full cover, but thin. This goes on matte with a very light luminosity. At the end of the day, this is very luminous on me, and I do powder it, but I powder everything. And the luminosity kind of makes me stop and go, do I want to powder that? It's so pretty. I'm loving that foundation. Okay, then a couple of things that I've rediscovered. I've had this in another favorite, but I want to stress to y'all how much I love it. The Hourglass Diffused Bronzer. Look, I've hit pan on it, and I'm so sad. I really like putting it on with this Morphe E20. Something stiff because it's so subtle. I have it on today. I have it on every day lately. It's just a milk chocolate with a tiny bit of a luminosity. I put it up here. It will warm a blush up just very subtly. This is greatness, y'all. And you can get them small like this for $20. Okay, accessories. Just picked up this Fully Complexion brush from It. This was a splurge, and you probably could find just as good of a brush at Morphe. I'll look for y'all, but I'm really enjoying this. This is so nice for powder, for touch-ups, use it for bronzer. It's just a Fully Complexion brush. Like it says, you use it for anything except blush. I wouldn't use it for blush. I love this brush, and I'm really glad to have it around. I'd never tried an It brush before that I can remember. This is real nice. Okay, and then these were just in my Ulta cart. And I had said that I only use this fan brush, which I love. I've also started using these, and I love them. This brush, I love this for my under eye powder. My contour right here, I love it. I'm liking this one too. It's a nice stiff blending brush. So I'm loving this whole kit. It got to be fantastic. One of my subscriber friends recommended this to me. She had heard it on Dominique Saxy's channel. Used this several times and I love it. It does add a nice volume to my hair. Absolutely no stiffness. It's like real hair, but bigger. Okay, skincare. The Cetaphil cleanser, a classic. It's been around forever. I put it in my shower and I actually started using it. I love this. Now I do have to double cleanse with it. Doesn't get everything off on the first wash. I love the smell of it. It does not strip my skin. It just does it for me. I just really, really am enjoying that. Then heard about these from Happiness Sparkles. The Simple Eye Makeup Remover Wipes. These are not oily. They're not drying. I keep these in my drawer and fold them. Mary Ellen said she'd cut them, so I'm going to cut them too. Probably into fourths. I clean up right here. That's what I use them for. To clean up above, like on my eyebrows, so that it'll look nice and clean up there. I love these. Then a rediscovery from years ago. Y'all have never heard me talk about this. The Lancome Bifacil. It has a slightly moisturizing, I don't want to say oily, that sounds negative. It's not overly oily, but it does feel moisturizing. This is so pretty. Have not used it in years. Re-fall in love with this. This next one, a subscriber friend. Nivea Sun Protect Water Gel. I bought this for my face. For under makeup. That's how I've been using it. So Elle was going to pick it up and talk to one of her friends. Okay, if you'll notice, this is all written in Japanese. And her friend said, I can't believe y'all are using that on your face. Over here, we use it on our bodies. Okay, I'd use this on my body. I love it either way. I will tell you, I've been using it on my face and it does not break up my makeup, but I will not recommend it for that because it's not recommended for that. I think it's all in Japanese. I love this. I have loved it under my makeup. I don't know if I'll continue with it that way. It's a very light, easy to spread, not greasy. I'm telling y'all, when my Neutrogena runs out, this may be all I use. Again, it's not marketed for the face. That's how I've been using it, but I'll start using it on my body. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to do my fails and then I'm going to do my non-beauty. The Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. Did not care for this. It did not build my lashes up fast enough. It's okay. Didn't build them up very fast. I didn't notice it flaking or anything. I just did not. I didn't care for it. CoverGirl Outlast. All day. This is a matte foundation. This just did not have a pretty cover on me. I like a real velvety, smooth cover. We probably all do. And this it just didn't do that. It looked kind of patchy. It just didn't have a pretty cover on me at all. Same for the next one. The L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. Me and L'Oreal foundations, they don't, something about their formulation just does not work for me. I've tried them all. This just did not give me a pretty finish at all. I didn't even finish the day in it. I covered it up with something else. So both of those were a fail for me. Then I'll put a picture of this next one up because I returned them. I was so sure I was going to love it. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I put that on and thought, that is beautiful. Loved it. By the time I got out of the gym and got to TJ Maxx, I was sitting in the parking lot, looked in my mirror. It settled into a line over here that I didn't even know I had. I didn't even know I had a line there. I looked like the Crypt Keeper. It separated, it settled into lines. The initial cover is beautiful. But I'm telling y'all, it wasn't 2 hours. Separated lines, you get it, it was bad. Okay, then my non-makeup items. Gonna hold my Kindle up because this one's a book. Follow the River. Got this from Elle on her book blog. It's by James Alexander Tom. It's about a woman whose family is massacred and her children are kidnapped by the Shawnee. It's about her journey to get there and back. It's historical fiction. It's based on a true story. And then at the end, it gives you a map of her actual journey, then the history of her family. It was a great book. So thank you, Elle. That was a fabulous recommendation. Heavy whipping cream. I wanted to get off of Coffee Mate. I wanted to get away from all the preservatives and the additives, and I always felt like that's probably just not the best for me. But I love the creamy consistency of my coffee with the powdered Coffee Mate in it. So I went on Instagram and asked, what should I put in it? And several of my friends over there said, heavy whipping cream. This makes it so creamy. I'm low carbing anyway, so I don't mind the fat. This makes a lovely cup of coffee. Okay, and then my last thing, I think I heard this on Marnie Goldberg's channel, a phone stand. I have it sitting on my desk and it just holds my phone. And I'm shocked at how much I love this. I got it on Amazon. I will link it. Just set it up there so you can see your screen real good. I love this phone stand. And that is all my favorites and fails for the month of February. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.